Oh, wow. I think the shield's fantastic. It looks like you mean business. I'm Mark, and watch Marvel make me a hero. I serve as the club president for a volunteer group of Marvel cosplayers called the Avengers Initiative. I also do event coordination. So for the Avengers Initiative, we do a lot of meet and greets. We arrange visits for places that have kids who are going through some very intensive medical situations. You know, a lot of kids are stuck in a hospital bed. So it is nice, even if it's just for a few minutes, to be that character for them. Whether you're Captain America, Captain Marvel, one of our guys, he's an Iron Man Hulkbuster. We have quite a few Spider-Men and Spider-Gwens. Spider-Man being a very joyful, acrobatic, colorful character. Kids particularly love that. When you see these kids, when you can spend just a moment with them just to brighten up their day, that means a lot for my people and me. My love for Marvel goes back to my dad. Like Captain America, I remember seeing the black and white serial that he grew up with. And him being a journalist, he's gotten me a lot of interesting people, one of them being Jack Kirby. So I can remember as a child, my family and I would go visit him, and Mr. Kirby was nice enough to sit down with me and let me ask a whole bunch of questions about various things he created, Avengers, Captain America. But one thing I wanted to ask him about that made me an Iron Man fan was his depiction of the character, particularly in the initial first few Avengers. And I asked Mr. Kirby, hey, what inspired drawing Iron Man? And he says, well, I just wanted him to be a modern knight. So my character is kind of a little bit of both elements I like of both Captain America and Iron Man. So I envisioned a character that uses technology, but he also has his tools like Captain America. I want this person to have a shield. And then as opposed to, let's say, a sword or a projectile weapon, I like the idea of a staff. I imagine him being an Asian American like myself. I love armor. Like many other armored characters like Iron Man, War Machine, he could take off his faceplate. This suit hails to the character's heritage as an Asian American. I would like him to have some basic combat skills, much like Steve Rogers or even someone like Jim Rhodes, who's been trained either by the Air Force and Marines. He's learned basic combat. But in terms of his ability to do superhuman feats, it comes from his suit. So flight, speed, he has certain tactical elements, so just like how I like to think as an event coordinator, I like to have a large overview picture of what's going on. So the suit would allow him X-ray vision of what he's going to possibly face. For the base suit, I was thinking like a gray. For the armor plating, blue, but with yellow highlights. That way he would look like a modernized knight that stands out and you know like, wow, that's something you need to pay attention to. I think my hero wants to hopefully see a better world. He'd be in a position like a lot of superheroes that when he hears of things, he wants to be out there where he can help. Whether it be galactic problems, but also just if he sees a person in need, he wants to hopefully be of service where he can. Oh, wow. Wow, this is fantastic. I love the complexity, the kind of Asian anime look, this insect drone component. I not imagine that, but that's something I would definitely want to have in my arsenal to keep an eye on things, but also to act on my behalf. I think the shield's fantastic. I've always favored Kirby's first design of Cap's shield, the more badge shape. It looks more ceremonial. It looks like you mean business. For me being a Chinese American and having a young baby nephew, I want him to know that there are heroes out there of his own ethnicity. We can all look to a multitude of people for heroes, but the idea with a character like this or anything that comes out, he can say like, wow, you know, that could be me. Thanks, Marvel, for making me a hero.